Welcome back. In the previous part, we decided to head out for the night to go speak to Captain Claire, and Fee tried to follow us, but we did notice she came off the elevator, and she wanted to go for a little stroll around town, so let's do that. Oh, I do like this one. Have you been here all day? I'll take these back to the hotel and think about them for a while. Like the entire day. Or you can upgrade to a luxurious leather interior if you want to fly in style. I'm sure you'll find it to be exceptionally comfortable. Good evening. Oh, are you going out? Keep your eyes open. Some areas of the city aren't too well lit. Chairman Rean has been exceptionally busy of late. She seems to be spending much of her time in transit from one place to another. I cannot help but be impressed by her vitality, but I do find myself concerned for her. Oh, are you going out? This floor is open until 11:30 in the evening. Try to make sure that you are back here by then. Showing off the courageous day really drove up our sales. Alright, I'd say this calls for a celebratory drink on the way home.
By the way, did you happen to run into Sharon on your way out?
She saw me leaving, but she just let me go.
Even the best maids aren't that all-knowing.
Oh, Goddess, thank you for giving me the strength to serve you for yet another day. I am forever grateful for your unwavering protection. I hear that there was a standoff between the two armies this evening. It has disquieted the hearts of the people. Oh, Goddess, please grant this city peace. In this city, people think nothing of working until this late in the evening. My opinion, the people of this town are working themselves too hard, and they have been for a long time. I fear that one day the people here will forget what it means to be human. Very few people come here to play anymore. I often fear that the heart of the people may one day go cold and invite disaster upon us all. Stop right there. You violated the law. Pay the quarter fine. Yeah. On the other side of this gate is Marquis Rockner's residence. What business do you have here? Students? You look suspicious to me. Where are you from? You better not have been sent here by those railway military police dogs.
They seem oddly cautious.
Yeah, wonder if it has something to do with the RMP.
Oh, bloody hell, what happened in here? My wife marches to the beat of her own drum. I beg and plead with her not to add her personal touches to her cooking, but will she listen? No. No, she won't. Sometimes it feels like work is less exhausting than being at home. I was in the middle of making a stew and the pot just exploded. Could possibly have caused that to happen. I have the faintest idea. I made some good deals today. The way the Rhineford Group's growing, the time is right for companies like mine to swoop in and sign some contracts. Rhineford gets what they need, and we get some good money. That Papri, I've warned her time and time again not to listen to the radio while she's working. It's simply unprofessional while we have customers checking in. We have an image to uphold, and she would do well to understand that. Another day of unrewarded effort. Oh, Lady Annabelle, where are you? Oh, are you here for a room? You know the front desk is downstairs, right? I wonder what all the commotion this evening was about. This is the first time I've ever seen armored cars on the streets of Roa. I doubt I'd understand what they were arguing about even if you told me, but I wish they'd stop fighting. Well, now that I've done checking the store, I should head back to the office. I've got a mountain of reports waiting for me when I get back. There was a time when we sold products from other companies here, but people were only ever interested in buying Rhineford goods. Our customers seemed to believe they were elegant and built to last. Maybe it's just an Erebonian thing. There are still a lot of people here. They must be really dedicated to their research. Still, We don't really have a reason to go inside right now. I want to go see if Schmidt is there. Oh my, I was so caught up in my reading that I didn't notice the time. I think it's about time Zink and I headed home. That was a good book, though. How would you like to read it? Oh, lovely. The final freight train of the day went past earlier. It was packed with miners. Looks like they're done with work for the day over there. Suppose it's time. Me and Zink went home, too. Good boy, Zink. Devance's, this diner near the west exit of town, is getting pretty popular. Their food's great for the price, and the waitress is pretty cute too. How could any laborer not love it? On that note, I think it's about time I started thinking about dinner. I might just go to Devance's. Actually, may I say go, because I think I might just do Devance's. Well, it's definitely cheap enough. Oh, a customer? You caught us just as we were closing. If you want to buy something, please try to be quick about it. I could tell that the provincial army has been on edge lately. But who'd have thought that they'd do something like that right in the middle of the city? Tonight's sales are a lot lower than usual thanks to all that trouble. Can't say I'm too happy about it. Welcome to the Ruhr branch of the RF store. It's gotten pretty dark outside, hasn't it? This would be the perfect time to buy a portable ornament light. We have a number of varieties here. I used to be an engineer, actually. This time of day, I always find myself looking out for the factory workers going out for a drink. Suppose you could say it's a sight that's characteristic of Ruhr. It's practically part of the city's culture. Ah, man, I'm tired. Where's Todd anyway? I thought he was going to be here when I got back. He's out playing with Lokobo right now. I'm probably getting covered in mud. Just look at you. You're covered in mud. You want to clean yourself up before dinner? Out on a date at this hour? That's what I like to see out of youngsters like you. Make sure you treat her right, huh? That's really not what's going on here. You can really tell he's one of Gwyn's friends. That's how youngsters are meant to be. Make sure you treat her right, you hear?
This was some kind of classy bar, I think?
Seems pretty lively in there.
I can't believe that the provincial army seriously brought armored cars onto the streets. Nothing good will come from us provoking them, though. But I'll be rooting for the railway military police. Hey, Log, order some more meat, will ya? I take half, you take half, and I'll pay you for it later, I promise. Hell no, you just eat it all yourself. I wanna swear, come on, man. The food here is not half bad. Good portions, too. It's the perfect place for a working-class guy like me. I worked really hard today. Nothing to do now but get a bite to eat and head straight to bed. Oh dear, oh dear. So many people in here. Just because you order a beef bowl in here doesn't mean you'll actually get a beef bowl. What the hell does that mean? You might get a pork bowl. Oh, if you're lucky enough to get a meal made at all. What? I don't want to order any food here at all. Like, I really don't. It's just how it is in here. Hey, Freak. How about you shut up while you're eating? All your complaining's putting a bad taste in my mouth. Jeez. Nothing beats a good ale. Hey, Una, bring me another draft, will you? Come to think of it, heard we had a bunch of those military police guys in grey at the mine today, too. They've got to be up to something. Probably won't have anything to do with me, though. Things are awfully tense between them lately. Yeah, the Imperial Army and the Provincial Army are always like that. It sounds like things have gotten even worse. What you talking about, Una? Ganon. Inside voice. Sorry about that, Elisa. Where was I again? I like that we got both ends of the conversation there. Hey, Una. Top me off over here. What, you hungry or something? We were just talking about how Elise is back in town. Now you just sit on down right there and give us the dirt. Toddy, where are you? I gave up. You can come out. Why is a kid out this late? Yeah, I'm a bit concerned myself. Maybe we should try talking to him. Is something wrong? Who are you? Don't worry, we're good guys. But being out this late on your own could be dangerous. Shouldn't you be back at home with your family? Well, I want to go home, but Toddy said he really wanted to play hide and seek. Hide and seek this late at night? Yeah, we were playing earlier too, but when I accidentally found him, he got really annoyed about it. Maybe it's because I usually can't find him at all and have to give up. Anyway, he ran off saying that there was no way I'd find him this time. No holds barred, hide and seek. Sounds kind of fun. How fun it is isn't the issue here. Both of your families know where you are, right? Yeah, we're next door neighbors. So we were told it was okay as we didn't go too far from home. I think Toddy's gone and hidden himself pretty far away this time, though. That could be a problem. Yep, maybe we should start seeking. Are you sure? Of course. You want to find him as soon as possible too, right? And besides, I doubt he's having a lot of fun being hidden away on his own this late at night. Thank you. Okay then. Any idea where he hid himself? Well, he wouldn't have hidden indoors. That's against the rules. And I've searched all the hiding places he's used before, but I can't find him anywhere. Hope he hasn't got himself stuck anywhere hard to get to. Sounds like he really didn't want to be found, so he's probably somewhere he wouldn't normally hide. Maybe the upper level? Yeah, that'd make sense. Alright, let's see if we can find anywhere on the upper level that a child might try to hide. Thank you for helping. Good luck. Midnight hide and seek. I really hope you can find him. Just where is he hiding? I think I sensed someone nearby. Really? Yeah, now that you mention it, I can too. Think it's the kid we're looking for? Probably. Let's take a look. Clearly down here. Clearly down here. Boom. This wooden box is pretty suspicious. No kidding, and I can sense someone inside. The boy we're looking for is named Todd, right? Todd, if you're in there, let us know. You've been surrounded. There's nowhere to run. What the? The wooden box spoke. Huh? How are you guys? Got him. Lacomo sent us to come and look for you. I can't believe he seriously got adults to help him. That's cheating. Well, to be fair, it was our suggestion. He was pretty worried about you, though, since it's getting so late. What were you going to do if he never found you? Win the game. You didn't seem to want to be found, so I doubt you would have come out on your own. Well... you might want to set up a time limit next time you do this. Fine, I'll go home. Amazed you managed to find me in that box, though. We can't all be masters of stealth. Hiding in a box is a bit cliché, too. Metal Gear. People do it all the time on sneaking missions. Wow, you're so cool. I want to go on a sneaking mission, too. Can you not give innocent little children strange ideas? Harkens back to Trails in the Sky, does it not? Thank you so much for helping me find Toddy. What a relief. Bah, I'd found a great hiding spot, too. Stop calling me Toddy already. Why? It's always going to be Toddy to me. At least nobody ended up lost or hurt. It's really late now, though, so both of you need to head along home, alright? What? We've barely gotten started. Now Lacomo needs to hide. What? I think we need to stop for tonight and go home. You're going home. Losers have to do what winners say, right? Fine, I'm going. Good boy. Take care, both of you. Later. Wait for me, Toddy. Thank you so much for finding him for me. They're not much, but you can have these pretty stones as a thank you. Oh, stones. Thanks. I thought they were a U-shaped thing. There's like a piece of art where there's some U material in it. It's just a U shape, so maybe it's a U-shaped rock? I don't know. Come on, what's taking you so long? Hurry up, or I'm going to leave you behind. I'm coming. Well, that takes care of that. But I never would have expected you to be so good with kids. I suppose you find kids that age on the battlefield too. That's... Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked, but I think it's about time we head to the bar to meet Captain Claire. Fine by me. Hey, Todd. Where you been? It's a secret. Secret, huh? Well, aren't you a mystery man? Well, now that they're both back, I think it's about time I started working on dinner. They must be starving.
This is where Claire said to meet her, right?
Yeah, this looks like the place.
Well, looks like this is the place. Are we done looking around? After we meet with the captain, we probably won't have any more time to look around tonight. Enter the bar. But, you said that, and then we can still wander around. Lied to me, Rean. You lied to me.
Alright, now to find Captain Claire. Oh, wow. I guess it makes sense that she wouldn't come here in uniform.
The charms of an older woman, eh?
I think I'll manage.
I got a lot accomplished today. I'd say I've earned myself a drink in a nice place like this. I mean, I suppose. Welcome to F. I hope you enjoy your visit. Oh, thank you, Grand. I'm sure here the customer is king. Oh, are you together? Welcome to F. Would you like something to eat? What do you have? That's the question. Where's press? What's down doing? I have no idea. Alright. Now to get started on their reports. The camera, I know, it's just we're in an enclosed area. I swear, do Harves and Gregor do anything other than play along? They have no aspirations higher than improving their remote-controlled car. Alright, now to get started on their reports.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
Don't worry about it. Oh.
Hi.
Yeah, I kind of ran into her on the way here and told her she could come along. That's not a problem, is it?
Not at all. I assume you've been surveying the town while acting as Rean's bodyguard?
Sounds like you've done your homework.
The intelligence division has told me a little. Anyway, I think we might attract a little too much attention if we stay at the counter. What do you say we get a table for 3?
I mean, everyone knows we're already here, so...
It's good to see you both. I think this may be the first time we've been able to have a proper conversation.
You may be right. I was hoping I'd get the chance to sit down and talk with you too, actually.
Oh?
You sure you don't want me to go?
That's not what I mean. I have a lot of questions, like about why Milliam transferred into our class, for example. But there's one really fundamental question that would go a long way toward answering a lot of the others. What exactly is it that you and Chancellor Osborne are trying to accomplish? Let's look at that standoff with the Provincial Army earlier this evening. It's hard for me to feel much sympathy for them after they drove armored cars right into the middle of the city. But maintaining order in the provinces is generally accepted to be the duty of the provincial armies. Maybe it's just me, but it seemed an awful lot like you were just trying to provoke them by belittling their authority.
It did look like your people were picking a fight.
Viewed without the proper context, I can see how it might look like that. But right now, the factional conflict in the Empire is nearly at its breaking point. Crossbell is buzzing with talk of independence, and Calvert is still weathering its immigration disputes. In such volatile times, there's a very real need to create a far more expansive network to help maintain public order. The only organizations that are up to the challenge are the Railway Military Police and the Intelligence Division.
That may be the case.
Still, your boss is the one making those conflicts worse.
I can't deny that. But at the very least, the Chancellor is acting with a sense of integrity. He hasn't stooped so low as to give aid to terrorists, unlike some others I could name. I want you to at least understand that.
Wait, so...
Wow, she really said it. So the noble faction's been the one backing the terrorists, huh?
I'm afraid there's no longer any doubting it. We've all but confirmed the involvement of Duke Cayenne, the most prominent representative of the four great houses. The 3 airships the Imperial Liberation Front have been using have been traced back to Ordis as well.
I'd wondered how they got their hands on those.
I've heard the Duke is just a gaudy old man, but... Eustace's brother came to pick him up in Legram, didn't he?
That's what Toval told us. And now, Rufus just so happens to pop up on another of his secret trips. Captain Claire, what's going on in Ruhr? And how are Elisa's family and the Rhineford Company involved?
I guess it's time to get to the matter I called you here for in the first place. The Railway Military Police is currently weighing the possibility of a forced inspection of Rhineford's first factory.
Sounds serious.
The first factory belongs to one of Rhineford's major divisions, right?
Correct. It's one of the main divisions and handles the bulk of the company's iron and steel processing, among other things. They're also currently under suspicion of something I'm not at liberty to discuss with you right now. The 2 of you are aware that project management at Rhineford is split up across several major branches, right?
It is?
And on top of that, she's got her hands on the development of our Arcus units too. It's way too much work for one person. How many projects does Mother have under her wing right now?
Well, I'm afraid I can't give a simple answer to that. But suffice to say, the chairman only knows about a small number of the projects in development by the Rhineford Group. Well, lately, the directors have.
Come to think of it, I overheard Elisa and Sharon talking about something like that.
For years now, Rhineford has been the Empire's heavyweight when it comes to heavy industry and manufacturing. The company is split into different divisions that handle things like steel production, railways, weaponry, and tools. The problem is that those divisions have simply become too large. Large enough to have their own internal allegiances, some to the nobles, with others supporting the reformist faction.
Are you serious?
So even companies are taking sides.
I'm sure Irina Rhineford is aware of this to at least some extent as the company's chairman. But the self-supporting accounting system she introduced has the side effect of granting each division a long leash. Because of that, I doubt even she has a full grasp of the situation.
So, the first factory you guys have your sights set on for that inspection is aligned with the Noble faction, I assume.
You assume correctly. And the Provincial Army is doing everything it can to stop us from carrying out that investigation. That's what led to this evening's quarrel. I imagine Chairman Arena is currently doing her utmost to rein in all the divisions and get them back in line. The thing is, when she seized control of the company 5 years ago, she had to rely on support from both sides. Being indebted to them like that, I have my doubts she'll be able to target the underlying problem.
It's sounding shadier by the minute.
You can say that again. The situation seems even more dire than I thought. And while all this is going on, the factional conflict keeps burning hot across the rest of the Empire.
I've told you as much as I can right now. Tensions are mounting all over the country, but Ruhr has an extra fuse of its own. Try to gain an understanding of the crisis unfolding here, then do your best to stay out of it. Whatever other lessons Class VII takes away from this field study, I hope that ends up on the list. I wish you the best with the remainder of your field study. Please have the bill sent to the Railway Military Police Branch Office in Ruhr Station.
Certainly. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
What? You got a voice? You get a voice, but Mueller doesn't in some scenes? What?
Wait! The bill!
Looks like she just picked up our tab. She gave us some good intel, too. For free, even.
And I can't just go running after her now. Looks like we owe her one.
So, you like the mature type, huh?
Who doesn't?
She's sorta like Sarah. Except responsible and composed.
You can say that again. Oh.
Must be yours.
Hello? Rean Schwarzer speak.
And what the bloody hell do you think you're doing out at this hour?
Rean, what are you doing?
Oh, it's just you, Elisa.
What do you mean it's just you? Is it true some girl invited you out for a night on the town?
Whoa, hold on. A late night date? I thought you only had eyes for me, Rean. Anyway, good job, kiddo. You better spill all the details later, huh?
Well, there you go. There's the canon relationship.
He'll do no such thing!
Now, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Fee was with him too.
Still, it was rash of you to go out on your own without at least consulting us.
I mean, I tried. We're all busy.
Ready to head back?
Yeah, I think that'd be for the best.
Name of the game, everyone. Name of the game.
Keep up the good work.
No. Meanwhile, north of Ruhr City.
The time has come. First Heimdall, then Crossbell, now Ruhr shall be the third to witness our conviction.
As you wish.
We'll hit them so hard, they'll be picking up the pieces for weeks. You heard the boss, man. Tomorrow's a red-letter day for us. A real do-or-die moment, in every sense of the word.
Word.
All our preparations will be rewarded soon, when we sweep in and take the Chancellor's head. Keep your eyes on the prize, and give it all you've got!
Yeah!
Dum dum bum 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 bum. Name of the game. Everyone. Again. New day, everyone! Day 2.
So so tired.
The air here's so fresh, especially for a city with this many factories. Must be because we're up in the mountains.
I'll say, compared to the capital, the air quality is pristine.
Well, the capital does have a few 100,000 more people living there. Sure is a nice day today, isn't it, Elisa?
Not as nice as last night must have been.
I told you, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll bet you are. I cannot believe you! After all those things you said to me last night, you go rushing out to meet another girl!
Ooh, the skies might be clear, but I'm sensing a stormy forecast today.
Well, all things considered, even if we assume Captain Claire is trustworthy, I'm not sure how wise it was to go out on your own.
I know. In hindsight, I regret keeping it to myself.
Still, it was pretty bold of Captain Claire to show up alone to meet Rean. Even dressed down, I wouldn't have thought she'd go out alone with the Provincial Army on patrol.
Dressed down?
I'm guessing she's more than strong enough to handle herself. Not sure what her weapon of choice is, though.
I wish I could have seen her all dolled up, though. Bet she was a real knockout. Come on, that would put a spring in any man's step. I don't blame you for sneaking out alone.
Oh! No! It's not like I knew she was going to show up wearing a cocktail dress. I swear!
You seemed pretty taken by her when she showed up yesterday, though. And your eyes were glued to her right up until she left the scene.
Oh, really?
So while we were enjoying a quiet evening, you were out carousing with a beautiful woman, were you? You lucky son of for SHAME Rean! We're here representing the Academy on a field study!
Like, well done, Bosco.
I swear, you guys are just making things up at this point. But thanks to the information I got from her, we have a pretty good idea what's going on here in Ruhr. And now that we know, we should be able to do something about it. What do you think, Elisa?
Yeah, I'm in.
So in short, the first factory did something to catch the eye of the Railway Military Police, prompting an inspection. And all the while, the Provincial Army has been here blatantly trying to prevent them from doing that?
Let's not forget that the first factory is run by none other than the Noble faction.
Ugh.
I know that the divisional directors have been operating without much in the way of executive oversight for years now. But Mother always allowed it. She thought that encouraging competition among the divisions would yield more innovations.
Logical.
I never thought that'd lead to something like this.
Seems like the lesser of two evils.
By the way, hearing about the first factory made me curious. Do the other divisions have their own political allegiances?
Well, to give you a basic idea, this is a bit oversimplified, of course. Divisions are made up of many people, and they all have their own opinions. But the positions of each division's directors are clear as day, though.
What about the 9 other factory? Oh wait, that's the other group.
The first and second factories in particular have had a pretty fierce rivalry going on between them for years. But even still, I wouldn't have expected the first factory to do something flagrant enough to prompt a military inspection.
Neither would I.
All right, we're gonna do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this. And when we tie this up all nice and neat for her, even my mother will have to admit she's grateful to us.
Sounds like a plan.
That's the spirit!
Offhand, I'd say this falls under the scope of our field study too.
Thanks, everyone.
Sounds like we're in for a ride.
Anyway, let's take a look at the field study tasks Sharon gave us for today.
Field Study Day 2, assigned tasks. Norcia Highway Monster. A ferocious monster has appeared on the Norcia Highway. The Norcia Provincial Army hereby requests its extermination. Hydra. Once the monster is eliminated, please report to the soldiers in front of Marquis Rogner's residence. Shots fired. Those of us at Rhineford's second factory have developed a new type of orbital gun, and would like to have it tested. Speak with me in RF Arms if you fancy giving it a shot. Because, crying over lost milk. Milk is missing. Could you please help us find our beloved little kitty? Any would-be hero should come to me at my house next to Dining Bar F. Vanilla.
Yeah, I think we can handle these.
It's still 8 a.m., so we have plenty of time to work our way through the list.
And while we're doing that, we can ask the people we meet about how things stand between Reinford's divisions. Look alive, everyone. It's time to get to work.
Right.
Roger.
Gotcha.
I thought he was going to say Lloyd, but alright. Right, so let's end this part here. And in the next part, we'll see about getting a few of those little quests done. And then, the rounds. You know how it works. Ta-ta for now.